What separates a beginner from a professional? Often it's coding style. In this compact class we'll compare poor style against best practices, naming, formatting, constants, null handling, and more. You'll see exactly why these conventions are industry standards and how they prevent bugs. All in one runnable Java file. Single-letter names force the reader to decode meaning. Descriptive names like first operand and sum make the code self-documenting. Good naming reduces the need for comments and prevents misunderstandings. Consistent indentation and spacing turn a dense block into a readable structure. The good version reveals the loop's body instantly. Every professional codebase enforces a style guide like Google Java Style or Oracle's conventions. 3.14 repeated in many places is a maintenance nightmare. A named constant like pi gives meaning, prevents typos, and allows a single point of change. This applies to any literal value with special meaning. Boolean parameters obscure intent. The good example uses a user object with expressive method names, so the call site reads like plain English. This also encapsulates state, making it easier to extend. Returning null is the number one source of runtime crashes. Optional forces the caller to check for presence. Modern codebases avoid null for public APIs, preferring optional or an empty collection. Catching generic exception and doing nothing hides errors. Good practice: catch the most specific exception, log it, and act appropriately, never swallow. The good version prints a clear message and handles the error gracefully. A long method is hard to test and reuse. Breaking logic into small, well-named helper methods makes the code read like a story. The good version isolates the greeting construction, so it can be reused or changed independently. Marking variables final prevents accidental reassignment and makes the programmer's intent explicit. The good code shows that only the computed result is allowed to change, reducing side effect surprises. Deeply nested if-else chains are hard to follow. Early returns flatten the logic, handling edge cases first and then focusing on the happy path. The good version is shorter and immediately clear. The program runs without errors, printing comparisons and summaries. All code is self-contained. Students can modify the examples to see the effect of good versus bad style. Good code isn't just about algorithms, it's about communication. These small stylistic choices multiply across a project. Adopt them early, and you'll write code that your teammates, and your future self, will thank you for.